Hi Scouts, it's Miss Katie. I was going to share with you my sleep system for winter camping because winter camping season is approaching. So first thing is that the hardest thing about winter camping is anticipating it. That's the hardest part. When you're used to sleeping in your warm little bed at night, the thought of sleeping in 0 degrees weather feels scary. But once you're doing it, I promise you, it feels good because doing hard things is important. So first thing I do when I get in my tent at night and it's super cold is I take, this sounds mean or hard, I take off everything I'm wearing and I put on new. That's really important. Don't wear anything to bed that you wore during the day because it will be slightly damp and it will be really hard to warm up or stay warm if you're wearing clothes that are slightly damp. So this means I put on new wool socks, new underwear. I am wearing long underwear that I was not wearing during the day. I only wear this for sleeping, and a hoodie. And then I put on a hat, and then I'll put these on at the end. Okay. And for my pads, I have a cheap foam pad, okay? You can get this at Walmart for like 10 bucks, probably at Amazon too. I only use this when the ground's frozen or it's really cold. I don't use it in the summer. On top of that, I put my insulated climate pad. This pad I use exclusively when it's warm or even in the fall, but once it gets cold, I use both. Okay. And the next thing I do is I get this 15-degree bag. It's a down bag. I got it at a garage sale. The Troop has some bags like this that Scouts can use as their outer bag. This is my outer bag, okay? So I have this 15-degree bag. Then I have my 20-degree bag. I love this bag. It's a Kelty. It's 20 degree down. I sleep in this all season. This is the one I use all summer. So I put this inside my 15-degree bag. You see that? You're gonna be a big cocoon, a big mummy. Okay, and then I go a step further and I have a fleece liner. I actually use this all summer. I love this thing. It's like a blankie inside your sleeping bag. I put my fleece liner inside this. So essentially I have 5 layers now protecting me from the ground. You see that? So I don't get cold in the winter when I'm sleeping. And I have 3 blankie layers. So I get in and I have my fleece liner, my 20-degree bag, my 15-degree bag, and before I tuck myself in for the night, I put on gloves. These are cheap gloves from Walmart. See these? And these are my sleeping gloves, so they aren't wet. And I put these on. I put up my hood. I tie my hoodie because it keeps my hat in place. That's why I do this. And then if I'm really desperate, I throw in my duffel, this packable down blankie that I got for cheap at Costco. Sometimes I use it. Sometimes the dog uses it when I camp with my family. And if I'm feeling particularly cold, I put this on top. All right, this is what I do. And just to remind everybody, when I get up in the morning, I'm going to take all this off. I'll leave my underwear on. I'll put on fresh socks, fresh everything else. And all this stuff I take off, I put in my sleeping bag, and I'll use it that next night as my dry layer. Okay, winter camping is fun. I hope you'll join us.